He bet everything on a coming depression and was completely, publicly wrong. He lost it all, fired his whole team, borrowed money from his dad. Today, Bridgewater, the firm he rebuilt, is the largest hedge fund on earth. His name is Ray Dalio, and his greatest failure built his fortune. He was born in 1949 in a modest neighborhood of Queens. His father was a professional jazz musician who played clarinet late in nightclubs. His mother stayed home and raised the family in a quiet house. Ray was a poor student who hated memorizing things he found pointless. School bored him, but he loved doing things that felt real and useful. As a boy, he delivered newspapers, mowed lawns, and shoveled snow for cash. At 12, he caddied at a golf club for wealthy Wall Street investors. Carrying their bags, he overheard them talking constantly about the stock market. With $300 of caddy tips, he bought his very first stock. He picked Northeast Airlines simply because it traded under $5 a share. The company nearly went bankrupt, got bought, and his money tripled overnight. He was hooked, and by high school, he was running his own portfolio. He barely got into a small college, then suddenly fell in love with learning. Studying only what he cared about, he earned nearly perfect grades there. In college, he learned transcendental meditation, a habit he keeps to this day. His strong grades earned him a coveted spot at Harvard Business School. One summer, he traded commodities, fascinated by markets nobody else seemed to understand. After Harvard, he took a job trading commodity futures on Wall Street. He was brilliant, but reckless, and clashed loudly with the men above him. After a fight with his boss, he was fired from the trading floor. So in 1975, he started his own firm from his apartment. He named the small company Bridgewater, and he was only 26 years old. At first, Bridgewater simply advised companies on currency and interest rate risk. He helped restaurants hedge their costs so they could safely launch new products. He sent clients daily notes explaining how he believed the economy worked. Those research notes slowly built his reputation as a sharp, independent thinker. In 1982, Mexico defaulted on its debt, and Ray saw catastrophe coming. He went on television and told Congress a depression was now unavoidable. He was certain, he was loud. He was also completely, devastatingly wrong. Instead of collapsing, the American economy began one of its greatest booms. His bets failed, his clients left, and Bridgewater almost completely fell apart. He had to let every single employee go. He was suddenly alone. He was so broke, he borrowed $4,000 from his own father. It was the most painful, humiliating moment of his entire professional life. But that failure taught him more than any success ever possibly could. He learned to fear being wrong and to question everything he believed. He built a simple formula: pain plus reflection equals real, lasting progress. He started writing down every decision rule he used as a clear principle. He turned those principles into algorithms a computer could test and follow. Slowly, carefully, he rebuilt Bridgewater on systems instead of pure gut instinct. In 1987, the World Bank trusted him with its pension money. That one client changed everything, and many more giant institutions soon followed. He invented a strategy called all-weather, built to survive any economy. It pioneered risk parity, balancing a portfolio against every possible economic future. His flagship Pure Alpha Fund delivered returns that stunned the entire industry. He mapped the economy as a machine, driven by predictable debt cycles. Money poured in, and Bridgewater grew into the largest hedge fund alive. By 2007, his models flashed a terrifying early warning signal. A massive debt crisis was coming, and this time he was right. While the world crashed in 2008, his main fund rose sharply. The man humbled in '82 had now predicted the biggest crisis in decades. Inside Bridgewater, he built a radical culture of total and brutal honesty. Every single meeting was recorded, and employees openly rated each other's thinking. He called it an idea meritocracy, where the best argument always wins. Critics called it a cult. Many new hires quit within their first year. But Ray believed painful truth was always better than comfortable, polite lies. In 2017, he published his rules in a book simply called Principle. It became a massive global bestseller, read by leaders and students everywhere. He gave away his investment principles for free to millions of people. He began a long, difficult struggle to hand his company to others. Letting go of control proved far harder than building the firm itself. Finally, in 2022, he fully gave up all control of Bridgewater. Through it all, he meditated every morning, calm before facing the market. He suffered deep personal loss, including the death of one beloved son. He pledged most of his fortune to ocean research and to charity. The man humbled by failure built an empire on pain and principle.